Ever felt that pang of dread right after a purchase, wondering if you've just blown your budget? Or maybe a moment of confusion, forgetting exactly what that last debit card transaction was for. We've all been there. It's a common financial anxiety, a constant tug-of-war between enjoying your money and ensuring you're not overspending. In today's fast-paced world, where transactions are often contactless and instant, it's easier than ever for our spending to feel a bit invisible. You tap your card, the payment goes through, and then what? Unless you're meticulously tracking every penny in a spreadsheet, and let's be honest, who has the time for that? It's easy to lose sight of where your money is actually going. This is precisely where the traditional banking system often falls short. You might get a statement at the end of the month, a long list of debits and credits, but by then, the damage is often done. The impulse buys, the forgotten subscriptions, the little coffees that add up, they've all happened, and it's too late to adjust. You're left playing catch-up, trying to make sense of past spending rather than proactively managing your present and future. Imagine a world where every single penny leaving your account doesn't just disappear into the ether. A world where you're instantly aware of what you've spent, where you've spent it, and how it impacts your overall financial picture. Sounds revolutionary, right? Well, for millions of people, this isn't some futuristic fantasy, it's a daily reality thanks to a feature that's become a cornerstone of modern digital banking, spending notifications. And today, we're diving deep into one of the pioneers in this space, Monzo. Monzo, a UK-based challenger bank, burst onto the scene with a clear mission to make money management simpler, more transparent, and ultimately, more empowering for its users. They understood that the traditional banking model was clunky, outdated, and often left customers feeling in the dark. One of their earliest and most impactful innovations was the real-time spending notification. It's a seemingly simple feature, but its power lies in its immediacy and clarity. It transforms the abstract concept of spending money into a concrete, visible event that you can immediately acknowledge and process. So, how do these magical notifications work? At its core, it's incredibly straightforward. The moment you use your Monzo card, whether it's for an online purchase, a tap and go in a shop, or an ATM withdrawal, your Monzo app springs to life. You'll receive a push notification on your phone almost instantaneously. This isn't a delayed notification, or one that comes hours later when the transaction has cleared. It's real-time, often arriving before you've even put your card back in your wallet. Let's break down what you typically see in a Monzo spending notification. It's designed to be concise and informative, giving you all the crucial details at a glance. First, you'll see the amount spent, usually in bold and prominent. This is followed by the merchant's name, no more cryptic transaction codes that leave you scratching your head. Monzo is remarkably good at identifying merchants, even for smaller, independent businesses, which is a huge step up from the generic POS purchase you might see on traditional bank statements. Below that, you'll see the location of the transaction, often with a map view if you tap into the notification. This is incredibly helpful for remembering specific purchases, especially if you're traveling or spending in unfamiliar areas. But it doesn't stop there. Monzo's notifications go beyond just telling you what you spent and where. They also provide a real-time update on your remaining balance. This is a game changer. Immediately after a purchase, you know exactly how much money you have left in your account. This instant feedback loop is incredibly powerful for budgeting. It allows you to make informed decisions about subsequent purchases, rather than blindly spending and hoping for the best. Furthermore, Monzo automatically categorizes your spending. That coffee you just bought? It'll likely be tagged under eating out. Your grocery shop? Groceries. This automatic categorization is incredibly helpful for understanding your spending patterns over time without any manual effort. You can also manually recategorize a transaction if Monzo gets it wrong or if you want to assign it to a more specific custom category. This data then feeds into Monzo's powerful budgeting tools, which we'll touch on shortly. One of the most impressive aspects of Monzo's spending notifications is their reliability and speed, even when you're abroad. Imagine you're on holiday, using your Monzo card for a meal. You get a notification, not just with the amount in the local currency, but also the equivalent in your home currency, along with the exchange rate used. This transparency is invaluable when traveling, as it eliminates the guesswork and hidden fees often associated with using traditional bank cards overseas. Beyond the basic functionality, Monzo has layered on additional features that enhance the utility of these notifications. For instance, if a merchant issues a refund, you will receive a notification for that too, clearly showing the amount credited back to your account. This eliminates the need to constantly check your balance for refunds, providing peace of mind. Similarly, if you set up a direct debit or standing order, you will receive a notification when it's due and when it's successfully paid, helping you keep track of recurring expenses. Now, let's talk about the impact of these notifications on financial behavior. The immediate feedback loop created by Monzo's spending notifications fosters a sense of accountability. When you see exactly what you've spent and how it impacts your remaining balance, you're more likely to think twice before making an impulsive purchase. It shifts your mindset from how much money do I have to how much money do I have left for the rest of my budget period. This instant visibility is crucial for proactive budgeting. Instead of waiting until the end of the month to review your spending, Monzo allows you to course correct in real time. If you notice you're spending more than you planned in a certain category, you can adjust your behavior immediately. This iterative approach to budgeting is far more effective than the traditional set and forget method. Moreover, the detailed merchant information and automatic categorization make it incredibly easy to track your spending habits. Over time, the Monzo app builds a comprehensive picture of where your money goes. This data is then presented in clear, easy-to-understand graphs and summaries within the app, allowing you to identify trends, pinpoint areas of overspending, and make informed decisions about your financial future. You can see how much you spend on groceries each month, how much on entertainment, and even drill down into specific merchants. This level of insight empowers you to take control of your finances in a way that traditional banks simply don't offer. Monzo's commitment to transparency extends to how they handle payments and charges. If there's an international transaction fee, or if you're charged an ATM fee by a third party, it will be clearly displayed in the notification and transaction details. No hidden surprises, just clear information. This builds trust and helps users understand the true cost of their transactions. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.